May 20th. May 20th.
Oh, okay.
We might finally be free. The shackles are off. I don't have nothing on, but you get it. Um, uh, but I've been hearing whispers that it might be extended. I've been doing some reading today, and they said unless they see the numbers well below 1,000, the experts are saying that reopening is not a good idea. Lifting the restrictions is not a good idea. Today,
Right.
we've seen the lowest numbers that we've seen in 6 weeks. So this will be tomorrow, but today when we're recording it, 2,700 and change, under 3K. Not bad, right? But then you have people like who just completely ignore all the restrictions and they just don't give a f. On Sunday, the cops broke up a house party with 150 people,
Damn.
maskless, downtown Toronto, on Dundas. They don't give a fuck. The cops said when they pulled up to the building, they can hear the music. They
Yeah.
confiscated $13,000 worth of alcohol. Bro, this was not a gathering. This was not a hey, happy Mother's Day. This was not Mother's Day. This was
I heard about this. This was in Chinatown, right? Yeah, this
this was
happened in
a
Chinatown.
fucking gem.
Yeah.
Okay? So, when you have shit like this, and then you have people like who are constantly shitting on the lockdown, wasting time. This is why the lockdown doesn't work. Okay? This is why.
Yeah.
This is an example of why. Obviously you can't pin it all on these asshole kids, but this is an example of why it doesn't work. Nobody's adhering to it. So, with that, I will say, and I'll let you spill. If I'm being honest, and I want to be wrong because it's my wife's birthday fucking weekend, I don't think we're coming out of lockdown, homie. What do you got to say?
Oh, there's so much to unpack there. You just crammed so much into the end there, like coming out of lockdown and this story.
Hmm.
As far as this story is concerned, listen, I'm over the lockdown. You're talking to the wrong person if you want somebody to back up this whole lockdown situation. As far as people adhering to the lockdown, we've been adhering. There, when it first happened, when it first started, and we did the first lockdown. There was people adhering to it. People took it very, very seriously. But then guess what? It got extended, it got broken up, and then it got extended again, and then we stopped it for a couple of weeks, and then it started back, and then people are fucking fed up, man. People are fucking fed up of being inside. It's been well over a year at this point. You tell us that we can go outside, that we can start school, that we can be in parks, and then we go out and we do that, and then you shut us back down because people at schools are getting sick, and people are outdoors not wearing masks and shit like that. So it's something where at this point I feel like people are just fed up, and that's why you're having these parties happen, because people are going on so much time when there's some people who might have had no socialization other than internet access if they're really adhering to this thing, and there's some people who just want to celebrate some things and they can't celebrate them. And I get that they put others at risk when you do all types of shit like that, but fuck, man, people put each other at risk every day doing all types of dumb shit, all types of fuckery. And guess what? Guess what I'm going to say? If the death rate was higher, if the recovery rate was lower, I would take this more seriously. But it's not. It is what it is. So I'm not worried about people going out at this point and being close to each other and partying. I don't care. And if they extend it, it's going to happen more. This lockdown thing is over. I don't know if the government feels it, but the people are trying to pass a message at this point. Find another route. The rest of the world did it. Why can't we? Find another route.
So, the last video that we did about this, where we talked about Rogan, somebody, because you were saying, the rest of the world's freed up, why can't we? Somebody made a really good comment, and I don't know if you've seen it. They said, bro, I don't know if you've been paying attention to India and Brazil. And that's a really good point. India's
Right.
fucked right up the beehole. So no, the rest of the world definitely isn't opened up, and India, very, very, very populated country, of course, in Brazil.
Right, very condensed. Everybody's living
Right.
shoulder to shoulder in some
So,
areas.
but I mean, what I mean to say is, I guess they're trying to avoid that situation, but it's hard to make that as a comparison because, just like you said, like their population is way higher than ours. But
And we're in a first world country versus a third world
but
country.
here's the other thing. Here's the kicker. I didn't watch the video, but Anthony Fauci America's doctor. Some people call him that. I call him that.
America's doctor, like the Dallas Cowboys are America's football team. I love it. Okay.
I call him that. Guess what? He had some words about it might be time to stop wearing masks indoors.
Wow.
America's saying you can go into a mall with no mask.
Wow. The malls are open?
I know, right? Yeah, viewing public, listen, man, this has been something we've been covering, like, since the beginning. I would like to stop covering it. I'd like to be like, hey, remember when...
we got some time on to remember when.
So, we
got some time on that.
Yeah, probably. But let us know what your thoughts are here. COVID, are we getting out of lockdown on May 20th? Do you give an F train if we're out of lockdown on May 20th? It's a long weekend. So lockdown or not, you partying up, what are you doing? There was a group on Ottawa Highway. They got pulled over. 4 people in the whip. Checked IDs. None of them lived together. Found out that they weren't traveling for, reasons necessary. Essential. $750. All right.
Damn.
I'm just saying. Leave it in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Wear your mask. Social distance. News. Thank you guys so much for watching that video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.
Yo, Chris, we got to 200 subscribers, man.
Finally.
You know what I'm saying? But we don't want to stop there. We have a new goal. The new goal is 500 subscribers. So what I need you to do, I need you to like these videos over here. I need you to subscribe right here, man. 2 guys doing the podcast, man.